Hey folks, Dave back here. Finally back here in Studio B, playing some games tonight. As it's just been a busy week, crazy week, couple of weeks actually. I don't know what the deal is, but it's just been really kind of strange times. You know, life gets in the way, as you know. I'm just trying to set up my stream here. Gonna play some pro strategy football tonight. Really like that game, and now that I have my new computer, it's a lot easier for me to play, and I have the teams all set up and the whole bit. So we're gonna play Houston at Pittsburgh tonight, and both teams are 0-1 in 1978, if you can believe it. Both coming off losses in Week 1, so it should be. I think Pittsburgh's gonna win here, but I'm gonna play both teams. I'm gonna do both offenses, and I think what I do is I just click OK for the defense and let the computer choose it. So that's kind of what I do with that. But anyway, let's see if we can get down to the field. Hopefully I'm going to hit the right button here. And there's really no good place to put the camera here. And I know, I think Al doesn't even use the camera, actually. I think he just shuts it off. But I always like to have someone on the camera. I like to see somebody on the camera. So hopefully, oh, I keep freezing up here. Boy, that ain't good. Yeah, all right, so I should be here. It looks like I should be good to go. I keep freezing up on my screen here. I don't know what's going on my phone. That's how I monitor everything. I'm sorry about this, but I keep freezing up on my phone, and I don't know why. I should be at the game screen by now, and I'm not. Hang on a sec. Got some technical difficulties. I haven't done this in quite a while now. All of a sudden, I got technical difficulties. Yeah, no, I don't know if you guys, I'm a Steeler fan, and Keith, I don't. Oh, there we go. Now I am at the screen. Sorry about that. I was getting. I'm delayed here. I'm even more delayed now on my phone here. So yeah, that's how I was using to monitor my chat, but now my feed is behind because I was skipping here. So. All right, we're going to give it another go, and hopefully things will be okay. Kicking off to the Oilers. This is 1978, and let's go here. So we're going to kick off deep, and we're just going to go deep kickoff and go. And we're just going to go normal return for the Oilers. All righty. So the Steelers kicking this one off. In the rain here at Three Rivers, Oilers in their white jerseys. It's going to be Durden from the goal line, and he'll bring this out nicely to the 24-yard line, and that's where the Oilers will take over here in the first quarter. Alrighty, so Houston comes up. Pastorini is your quarterback. We're gonna start off with a run here. We have Earl Campbell, so outside run. Earl Campbell sounds good to me. Alrighty, and I just hit go on the defense. And Pastorini pitches out to Campbell going the right side, and he's knocked down right under me at the 30-yard line. So maybe this is not a good place for me to put the camera. I'm not sure. Yeah, first drum concert. Oh, it's going to be a while. It's going to be a long time before I do the drums. I'm just learning that. That's been fun. I got to say, that's been really, really fun. Trying to get my feed caught up here. It's not working well tonight. Having all sorts of technical difficulties. Not the way I wanted to return to the streaming world. Alrighty, so we got a 2nd and 3 right now. I think we're going to dump it off with a short pass. Here we go. And I just play casual mode. It goes a lot quicker this way. Alrighty, Pastorini takes a snap back. The pass dumps us off. Oh, the middle, incomplete. Good coverage by the Steelers there. Nobody. That's going to be a wide receiver slant, and that was to absolutely nobody, as Ken Burrows couldn't get it. So we got a 3rd and 3. I think we're going to fake the pass. We're going to go run. We're going to go with the draw play to Campbell. All righty. And I saw that. Good job, Philip. Philip 500 shows here on his channel. Good job. All righty, Pastorini back to pass. Oh, we got a flag on the play. Pittsburgh jumped. And that's going to be a first down for the Oilers. We will accept that penalty, and we'll gladly take that. So now it's at the Houston 36-yard line. So we're going to go with a medium pass. Wilson and Campbell in the backfield. Pastorini back to pass. Fires this one. Had a man wide open, and it went right through the hands of Mike Barber here in the rain. As Max stops by as well. Play a little bit of pro strategy football. This is such a fun game. It really is. And now with the new computer, it's so much easier to play. Alrighty, so we went medium pass. That didn't work. Let's try a short pass this time. Alrighty. 2nd and 10 from the 36. Pastorini quick out to Rucker. He'll pick that one up. He'll get 5 yards on the play. So now we got a 3rd and 5 coming up at the Houston 41-yard line. I think we're going to go another short pass. Alrighty, Steelers. 4 on the line. They blitz. Pastorini gets rid of it to Burrow. And Ken Burrow pick up 6. Tackled by Donnie Shell. But that's good for a first down. And the Oilers march up now midfield. Let's go with a middle run this time. Here we go. Pastorini takes the snap, keeps it himself, and he caught the Steeler defense napping. He'll pick up 5 the hard way, and it's going to be 2nd and 5. We don't want to go QB sneak. Do an inside run again. Right over the Steeler logo, the Oilers line up inside to Wilson, and this time the Steelers stack him up. L.C. Greenwood with a tackle for a 1-yard loss, and now it's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Oilers. I think we're going to go... Do we try the screen? Sure, we'll try the screen. Screen don't work too well in this game. They either work really well or not at all. And dumps that off, and they were expecting that. Mike Wagner knocked that away from Castor, and the Oiler drive stalls at midfield. And on 4th and 6, they're going to have to kick this one away. I think we're going to go towards the sidelines. Parsley back to kick this one away, angling that toward the sideline, trying to avoid any kind of return. He gets it down to about the 20, 21-yard line. And that's where the Steelers will take over. Call it the 20. So good as a touchback, I guess. Alrighty, so Bradshaw comes out with a full complement of all-stars here on the 78 Steelers. We got Blyer and Harris in the background. Stallworth and Swan are the receivers, and Grossman is our tight end. And we're going to start off with a long pass. We're going to see if we can catch the Oilers napping here on 1st and 10. Bradshaw sets, fires this one deep down the sideline. Stallworth almost had it. He had a step, and it went through the hands of John Stallworth as the Steelers were going deep right away. All right, now we'll try to screen pass here. Let's see if we can get something going on a screen right now. So Bradshaw back to pass again, dumps that off, and that's incomplete. So the rain is a factor here in the passing game as Rocky Blyer couldn't handle that, and Bradshaw's 0 for 2 right now as we kick things off here on their first possession. So we're going to go short pass. Steelers coming out throwing here. Bradshaw back in some trouble. He's got a scramble. He's running for his life, and he's finally tackled by Steve Kiner after a gain of 2 yards on the scramble, and the Steelers will have to kick this one away. Colquitt back to punt from his 5. He's going to get this one away. Good kick up over midfield to the 40-yard line. Fair caught by Coleman, and that's where the Oilers will take over. Alrighty, so what do we got here? So on the 4, that's basically where Houston ended their last drive. So they punted, Steelers gave it right back to them, and we're going to go running play. We're going to go outside run. Alright, so 2-man backfield. Pitch to Wilson. Wilson curls around the end. He'll pick up a couple in the rain. Jack Ham on the tackle, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. I'm going to go inside run this time. Got the wishbone going here. Pastorini tries to keep it himself, and he's tackled for a 1-yard loss. That might have been an option play, actually. Don't see that too often in the pros, but once in a while. So now we got a 3rd and 9. So we got to go medium pass right now, and everyone knows that it's going to be a pass from Pastorini. Out of the I formation. Pastorini throws this one up and incomplete. And the Oilers go 3 and out and will kick it back to Pittsburgh. We're going to go a normal punt this time. Parsley back. He'll kick it away one more time. Got a lot of air on this one. Holy cow, look at this kick, and that's going to sail into the end zone for a touchback. So, and there's a penalty on the play. Illegal procedure. We're going to make them kick it again. We're going to accept the penalty, and we're going to make them kick it. So we're going to go normal punt. And we're going to back them up 5 yards, see if we can get better field position. A heck of a kick by Parsley there. He put it in the end zone on the fly. Much better here. Bell picks that up, and that'll be a 12-yard, a 13-yard difference just by accepting that penalty. All right. Just checking my audio here real quick. All right, so Pittsburgh coming up. Now we're gonna get some running now. We're going to go inside run. See if we can get some yards here. All right, Bradshaw in their second possession to Blyer. Blyer finds a hole, and Blyer picks up a dozen yards. Call it 13, and that's a first down for the Steelers. And they're up to their own 33-yard line. All right, we're going to go back to a short pass here. Bradshaw at the 46, in some trouble, dumps that off. Franco Harris out of the backfield to pick up 4, and we have a 2nd and 6. We'll go back to the ground. We're going to go middle run. Out of the I formation, man in motion. Bradshaw hands it up the middle there. Harris breaks through, and he'll pick up 9 on the play to the Houston 41, and that's a first down for the Steelers. So the Steelers moving the ball right now. I'm going to go inside run. I'm going to keep it on the ground. I'm going to try to tire out that Houston defense. Blyer bounces to the outside, and he gets a first down. He picks up 15 on the run to the right tackle side. Willie Alexander finally lassoed him. Under 7 minutes to play now in the first quarter. Steelers are driving. Inside run again. I like the call. We're going to go to it. Thomas stops by. Hey, Thomas playing a little pro strategy football tonight. And Harris Franco takes it down to the 20, down to the 12 or what, the 14, and we get a flag on the play. Defensive holding. We're going to decline and take it 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line. Good opening, good second drive here, I should say, for the Steelers. Let's go short pass. We're going to mix it up here. From the 14, Bradshaw, man in motion, single back. Bradshaw fires that, caught by Harris, and he's inside the 10, down to the 8. And it's going to be a 2nd and 4. And David C. stops by. Good evening, David Chad. He says, looking forward to the halftime concert featuring the Donner DED 200, which is my new drum set. And if you follow the last couple of videos, I got a drum set, and I've been playing some videos on there. And you'll probably see a lot of videos early on with me in the drum set because it's new, but then it'll space out. But I am interested to see how I can do if I improve at all. It's more difficult than I thought it was going to be, but it's still fun. That's such a great value for that kit. It comes with everything you need. You don't need a damn thing. And I'm having so much fun just playing some drums and some music. I can't wait to play to a song. I haven't been playing. I've just been practicing right now. All right, so we got a 2nd and 4 on the 8. We're going to go run. We're going to go middle run, right up the gut. All righty. Big lineup here for the Steelers. Up the middle, Harris, and he scores. Touchdown. Franco Harris, 8 yards up the middle. They can't stop him. Caps off a 7-play, 67-yard drive. They went 5 rushes for 57 yards, and passing was 2 for 2 for 10 yards. And the Steelers lead this one. And now it's going to be the point after. 98% chance for Jarella, who will come in. Kick is down, and the kick is good. I should say that the snap is down, the kick is good. And the lights flickered here, but I don't know what that would be. We don't have a storm coming in. So hopefully I don't lose power. And the Steelers will take the 7-0 lead, and they'll kick off here. 5:12 to go here in the first quarter. 1978, this is week 2. As you can see, both teams are 0-0. And Durden will bring it out of the end zone. He gets back to the 20. He makes a move. Durden all the way up over to the 30 to the 32-yard line. A gutsy return by Johnny Durden, and Houston is in business. And, thanks, David. Yeah, sometimes I like to mix it up. I do a lot of things on my channel. It's not strictly gaming. It's not strictly music. It's not strictly hockey. It's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of me. And sometimes, again, if people don't want to watch, they don't have to watch. That's fine. But sometimes people find it interesting. I know I do. When I go to somebody's channel, they do something completely different. It is kind of fun to watch that. So hopefully some people will enjoy it. As Bernie stops by, as we play some football here from Three Rivers. So Houston down by 7. Yeah, medium pass. They call it medium pass. I'll go along with that here in the rain. The rain letting up a little bit here as Pastorini goes back to pass. Fires this one. Looking for Campbell out of the backfield, off his hands, and in and out of the hands of Lauren Taves as well. We're going to go running this time. We got Earl Campbell. We need to get Earl Campbell involved in this game. 2nd and 10 from the Houston 32. Pastorini to Campbell. Sweeping on the outside. Knocked out of bounds after a gain of 4. So we got a 3rd and 6 right now. We're going to keep it on the ground. Steelers playing heavy to the right side. Campbell breaks through, and he'll get the first down. A shoestring tackle by Donnie Shell. Otherwise, he was off to the races. That's 8 yards. And for Houston, at the first down. Let's go inside run this time. We're going to keep running. If the run works, then we're going to use it. Pastorini hands this one off to Campbell, but he's tackled immediately by L.C. Greenwood for a 1-yard loss. We're going to continue on the ground. Pastorini to Wilson, bounces to the outside. He'll pick up a few. He'll pick up 4 to be exact. We got a 3rd and 7 now. So, let's try the screen pass. Screen passes, they could be hit or miss in this game. And incomplete. That's the 3rd screen pass that's been incomplete out of the backfield. Lambert got in the way of that one, and Houston will have to kick it away yet again. Alrighty, so Parsley back to the 31. He'll step up to the 34 and give that a good boot. He's got a good leg on him, and that's going to go inside the 10. And good kick by Parsley. Call it right at the 10. So Pittsburgh, deep in their own territory, will begin this drive here, and they lead 7-0. Yeah, middle run sounds good. Let's see if we can get some space here. Bradshaw. And a flag on a play. Houston jumped. So that'll be a free 5 yards. And now they get a little bit of room to run. So we're going to go long pass. We get a free 5 yards. There we go. So Bradshaw with a couple backs in the backfield. A man in motion. Bradshaw back to pass. Fires, dumps that off to Blyer. Blyer gets the first down. Blyer on his horse out over the 30-yard line. And that'll be 18 yards, but we got a flag on the play. And defensive interference. So we're going to decline that, and we'll take it to the 33. So it's a first down for Pittsburgh. So he was looking long, and he dumped it off to Blyer. And Blyer scampers for the run. Let's go back to the ground now, outside. 1st and 10 from the 33. Oh, little reverse to Stallworth. Stallworth will pick up 8 yards on the play. Everybody went left. Stallworth went right on the reverse. Good call. Willie Alexander hauled him down, but he gets 8 yards on the play. And we're going to go long pass again. 2nd and 2. Bradshaw back, running out of time. Now he launches this one deep. Grossman had to go in and out of his hands. So the long pass is just not working today for either team. So we're going to go outside run on 3rd and 2. Oilers expecting run. Man in motion. Bradshaw keeps it himself. Did he get it? He did. He got 2 yards. The measurement says first down. And the Steeler drive continues as Bradshaw keeps it himself. Whew. Let's go middle run. This should end the first quarter. Bradshaw to Blyer. Blyer up the middle. He'll pick up a few. 4 yards to be exact. And time will expire here as we line up. And that'll end. Not an exciting first quarter, but not a boring first quarter either. As the Steelers lead this one 7-0 on a 8-yard run by Franco Harris. That is our only score. So Houston only has 2 first downs in this game. They started off decent with that first drive, but then since then they've fizzled out. But Houston's had the ball longer too. Well, stats don't always tell everything. All right, so we got a 2nd and 6 now on the Pittsburgh 47. We're going to go inside run on 2nd and 6. As the teams swap side, tight bunch for the Steelers. Thornton up the middle, fumble. He's hit and he fumbles the ball, and Houston recovers. So Thornton coughs up the ball, and it's a big break for the Oilers at midfield, and they will take over. 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line of Pittsburgh. Their best field position of the day. We'll go short pass. So Pastorini back, dumps this one off, and Campbell can't control this. Pastorini is not having a good day whatsoever. Take a look at the stats. Passing, 2 for 9. Not good, 2 for 9. So we might have to go back to the ground and get it done on the ground. I formation. Burrows goes in motion. Pastorini pitches to Campbell. Campbell makes a move. Campbell gets the first down. That's a first down. 13-yard gain. Houston ball. We're going to keep it on the ground because Pastorini's having trouble in the rain today. And Campbell again on the outside. This time they stack him up and they get him. So it's a 1-yard loss. So let's try to screen pass. I mean, really? I mean, it hasn't worked. Pastorini, incomplete again. Every screen pass has been incomplete today for both teams. I mean, a screen pass should be the easiest pass in the world to complete, and neither team can make it happen. So on 3rd and 11, we got to go medium pass right now. So they get the fumble at midfield, and Houston can't do a thing. Pastorini fires this one. Renfro can't get it, and I think now Pastorini's like 2 for 12 or something. It is bad. So they got a 4th and 11 now. 40% chance of a field goal. That's a long way out. I think we got to punt and pin them deep. Punt toward the sidelines. Here we go. 4th and 11 from the 34. And Parsley from midfield. Going to try to pin them deep. He's done that once before. The kick, and what a kick it is! It bounces out. Oh, but we got a flag on the play.
Illegal procedure.
Oh, he was out at the 1-yard line, and Houston with an illegal procedure, and they'll have to kick it again. Well, you know, Parsley is doing his job, but the rest of the offense and the rest of the Oilers are not doing theirs. So he's going to back it up. He's at his own 45 this time. Angling toward that sideline again. He'll get it down at the 11, but that's a 10-yard costly penalty there on the illegal procedure on the special team. So Pittsburgh ball, they have it here in the second quarter, leading 7-0. Inside run, sounds good to me, but boy, that Thornton guy scares me. He fumbled the last time. So let's try inside run with somebody else. All righty. It's Bradshaw. Flag on the play, and that's going to be delay of game. So they didn't get the player in time, so we're going to back it up to the 6-yard line. Oh, they're in some trouble now, so let's go middle run. 1st and 15 for the Steelers now, and Bradshaw keeps it himself, and he'll get those 5 yards back and a few more, and it'll be 2nd and 8. I'm going to try a medium pass here. See if we can catch Houston looking for a short play. Bradshaw fires. Stallworth can't hang on. The passing game is just not working in the rain. I wonder if rain has anything to do with it in this game. I should ask, because the passing has been atrocious. 3rd and 8 Short pass coming up for the Steelers. Bradshaw single back. Fires this. Incomplete. And they'll have to kick it away from deep in their own territory. So the Oiler defense gets the job done. And Colquitt will punt from his own end zone. The shadow of his own goal post. He'll get this one up over midfield, and that'll bounce out of bounds. That's actually a decent kick. 44 yards for Colquitt on the net. And Houston ball at the 43. All right, can Pastorini get anything going? Houston in the white jerseys here against Pittsburgh. And Barber with a catch. And Barber will pick up 15 yards, call it 17 yards, to the Pittsburgh 40-yard line. And finally, Houston gets things going. They're at the 40-yard line. We are going to keep it on the ground. We know that we can't trust Pastorini too much. And flag on a play, encroachment. And so now it's a 1st and 5. We're going to continue with the outside run. See if we can inch this closer to a field goal try. Wilson on the pitch, and Wilson is knocked backwards for a 1-yard loss. And it's 2nd and 6. Do we dare a medium pass? So we can stretch the field a little bit. Pastorini in the I formation, in some trouble. He's running for his life. He launches it, and it's caught. Burrow for 6 yards. He ran for his life, and he threw it, and that'll be a 1st down on the 30-yard line. Pastorini running for his life from the steel curtain defense. And let's go back to the ground. Let's just go right up the middle. Let's see if we can get it a little bit closer to field goal range. Campbell, yeah, he's getting nowhere. He's flushed out by John Banaszak. And it's a 1-yard loss. Let's go outside this time. Pastorini out of the I formation. Wilson, and he's stacked up as well. 1-yard gain. That brings it back to the original line of scrimmage. So we got a 3rd and 10 right now. I want to get a few more yards. I want to see if we can get the field goal here. So we're going to go outside run again. I know it's 3rd and long, but we're going to play for the field goal right now. Campbell, nothing. Absolutely nothing, no gain. And we're going to try the field goal. 78% chance. So field goal unit comes in. Tony Frisch trying to get it done. They're going to bring the rush. Frisch. The kick is up. It is angling, and I think he slipped it through. It is good from 47. Al Red Sox fan, eat your heart out. So Frisch caps off a 7-play, 27-yard drive. Not an impressive drive, but they get the field goal. So it's 7-3 here in Pittsburgh as we're approaching the halfway mark of the 2nd quarter here in Pro Strategy Football. That's a deep kick by Frisch. He must have the wind at his back. And that'll be a touchback. So Pittsburgh ball. Yeah, we'll come out with a short pass. Let's see if we can get any passing going here. Still rainy day at Three Rivers. Grossman can't hang on. And the passing has just been horrible today. We're going to go inside run this time. Steelers with 2 backs in the backfield. The man in motion. Bradshaw tried to keep it himself, and he's stacked up by Washington for a 1-yard loss. So the defenses are stepping up right now. What do we want to do here? Short pass. All right, Bradshaw on a passing down. Takes a snap. Good coverage. Knocked down again. Swan can't get it. And the passing woes continue. Now the Steelers are going to have to kick this away. Steelers are doing pretty well here. And now the Houston defense has stepped up since we switched here to the 2nd quarter. Maybe it's the field position. Maybe it's the Coleman turns out a few yards, and that's where Houston will take over close to midfield again. I wonder if there's a wind or something going on when they change ends, you know. Outside run sounds good to me. Pastorini to Campbell. Campbell gets around the edge. 1 man to beat, and he's tackled inside the 40 by Mike Wagner. 17 yards for Campbell and a 1st down. Middle run this time. Keeping it on the ground. Pastorini to Wilson, and he is stacked up for a yard loss at best. I'm going to go inside run this time. See if we can get Campbell up the middle. Campbell does go up the middle, and he is tripped up at the last second by Joe Green, and he picks up 14 yards. And we got an injury on the play. So Houston ball now. Their best field position there at the 26-yard line. Pastorini to Campbell around the edge, and no, the steel curtain knocks him back for a 3-yard loss. How about we try to screen pass now? I think the teams that combined 0 for 8 on screen passes. They just can't. That's incomplete. And another incompletion. All right, so screen passes are off the list. There's no more screen passes today for either team. They just can't hang on. No, it's calling for a screen pass. No, we're going to go short pass. We want to get a little bit closer here. Pastorini, we want to get a few more yards for the field goal kicker Frisch, who hit a 47-yarder. Pastorini intercepted. Dungy picks it off and goes the other way. Tony Dungy on the interception as Pastorini is picked off as Houston was setting up for the field goal. And Pittsburgh ball at the 43-yard line. And they're going to look to go deep to rub their noses in it. Bradshaw back to pass. Sending a man deep. Airs it out to Grossman, and Grossman has it for a 16-yard gain, but we got a flag. Defensive interference. We're going to decline that and put it on the 41-yard line. And that's a first down for the Steelers. Short pass this time. All right, Bradshaw in the wishbone. Can't find Harris out of the backfield. And this one goes incomplete. Let's go outside on the run. 2nd and 10 in Houston territory. Bradshaw to Grossman on the reverse, and they didn't fool anybody. He picked up 3, and that's about it. So we got a 3rd and 7 now. We're going to go with the draw play. Bradshaw fakes the pass to Blyer. Blyer has some room. Can he get the first down? No. He's pushed out of bounds. He needed 7, and he got 5. So it's going to be 4th and 2 on the Houston 33. That's a 50-yard kick. They're not even giving me the option for a field goal at this point. 4th and 2, and we're going to go for it. We're going to go outside run. 4th and 2 from the Houston 33. Steelers are going to go for it. Yes, I know. Here we go. 4th and 2. Harris will pick up the first down and plenty more. A 10-yard gain. Bill Courier on the stop. And for Pittsburgh, it's a first down. 3 minutes to play here as they try to milk out the half here. So let's go inside run. At the 23-yard line, Bradshaw keeping it himself. Bradshaw! He scrambles for 12 yards, but we got a flag on the play, and it's holding. And that's what we figured. There was a big hole there for Bradshaw, and it was indeed holding. So let's go with a short pass. See if we get some of those yards back. Bradshaw can't find anybody. He overthrew Lynn Swan badly. We'll go short pass again. On the 33-yard line, Bradshaw to Stallworth. Stallworth gets it. He goes out of bounds at the Houston 26. So we have a 3rd and 13 now. We are in some field goal range. Let's go with the draw play. See if we can get a few yards anyway. 3rd and 13, 3rd and long. Bradshaw back to pass, and we get the 2-minute warning here. So you can see the Pastorini 4 for 15. And Bradshaw 5 for 14. So we get 26% and 35% when it comes to the passing in this game. I should have probably picked a more modern season to play. They're going to go with the draw play. They're going to stick with that, see if we can get a few yards. And Bradshaw keeps it himself, and he'll get just a few yards. 2-yard gain. And 4th and 11. 46% chance for a 44-yard field goal. We're going to try the field goal. And now Houston is going to call timeout so we can save some time. Alrighty, so we're going to go with the field goal. and the normal rush. Here we go. Jarella kicks this one up, and he pushed it to the right. So the kick is no good from 41. So Houston will get the ball back in decent field position at the 24-yard line. So we're going to see if we can get a short pass here. All righty. Pastorini back to pass. In some trouble. Gets it to Wilson. He got absolutely nothing on the play. He got 1 yard. We need to go medium pass now. Clock is running, and that's fine for both teams. Pastorini looking medium. Caught! And Barber has it into Steeler territory. It's a race to the goal line. Barber is dragged down at the 27-yard line. And now Houston will call timeout with 24 seconds left. Holy cow. Let's see that one. Can I see that one again? Pastorini, medium pass to Barber, who comes out of the pack with that, and he was almost gone. And he's hauled down at the 27-yard line. 58 seconds to play. Houston with just 1 timeout left. We're going to go running play outside. 58 seconds to play. Campbell trying to get out of bounds, and he does.
We have second down coming up.
After a gain of 4. So we got a 2nd and 6 now. We're going to go outside run again. Remember, Pastorini was picked off earlier. Campbell gets to the outside. Campbell will score. Touchdown, Oilers. A 23-yard gain. So after the missed field goal by the Steelers, the Oilers drive at the length of the field, and they will take the lead. It is 9-7. And coming in to kick the point is Tony Frisch. Frisch to try to make it 10-7. The kick is up, and that kick is good.
It's good.
So Frisch, a field goal and an extra point today. No kicking woes right now. And the Oilers have come back to take the lead 10-7. All righty, now here's a deep kickoff by Frisch. Frisch has got a leg here. He really does. Jarella, not so much. And a kick is taken around the 3-yard line to Terry. Terry gets it up to the 20. And that's where Pittsburgh will take over. We're going to run a draw. See if we can get a bunch of yards here. Blyer up the middle. Blyer tackled almost immediately. And we're just going to take the knee and get out of this. Get out of the half. Roger takes the knee. And that'll end the first half. So not a very impressive first half between two teams here that I thought were two of the better teams. I almost played Tampa Bay, Baltimore. Maybe I should have. So we have a, let's see, 9 first downs for each team. Pittsburgh almost has 100 rushing yards. Let me see. Neither team has a sack. Total offense actually goes to Houston. That last drive really kind of put them over the edge, you know. Gary stops by. He says, just tuned in just in time for this. Yeah, well, it depends who you like. You know, if you like Pittsburgh, they kind of fell apart after taking a 7-0 lead. Time of possession goes to Houston. But again, the 35% passing for each team. That is pretty bad. All right, so we go to the second half. Houston will kick off now in the rain. And this is really a fun game. If you don't have this game, pick it up. Even if it's not on sale, this is so fun. And Terry will bring that up to the 23-yard line. And that's where Pittsburgh will take over a QB Neal. Who's going to call it QB Neal? We'll see if we can get it on the ground. So 10-7 Houston. And Blyer up the middle. He'll pick up 6 yards on the play. And so we have a 2nd and 4. I suppose we could try a medium pass here. And you remember, Steeler Nation Gary is. I think every Gary I know is a member of Steeler Nation. Hit and a fumble. It's interception, and he fumbles the ball. So Willie Alexander picked it off, but he fumbled it. I don't know who has possession, and Pittsburgh gets the ball back. What a turn of events here. So Pittsburgh has it 1st and 10 on the 39. The pass was picked off, but he fumbled it. Let's take a look at that again. So Bradshaw's pass to the left side is picked off, but on the return he fumbles it, and the Steelers get it back. That is absolutely crazy. So we're going to go inside run. Not going to take any chances now. The rain continues to pour here in Pittsburgh. Franco Harris picks up a few yards. I'll call it 4 to be exact. We're going to go up the middle this time. 2nd and 6. Bradshaw with a keeper. Bradshaw will get 5, and that sets up a 3rd and 1. And you know something? We're going to fool them. We're going to go short pass here. Bradshaw, back to pass, incomplete, and now we got a decision to make. It's 3rd and 1 at midfield as Dominic stops by as well. Just saw you jump in, Dominic. Hello, hope you're doing good. I think we're going to go for it. We're 1 for 1 right now. I'm going to go inside run. So the Steelers are going for it at midfield. On 4th and 1, Bradshaw to Harris, and he picks up the first down, but he fumbles.
There's a flag
And
on the play.
Pittsburgh gets it back, and there's a flag on the play. Can anything else happen on this 4th and 1? Defensive holding. So we'll take it. We'll take the penalty. And that's a first down. So 4th and 1, they go for it. They get it. They fumble it. They get it back. There's a flag on the play. That was exhausting. Middle run this time. I'm going to try to keep the drive moving here. Bradshaw. Hands it to Harris, and he ran into a stack of Oilers. Maybe a 1-yard loss. I'm going to go short pass. 2nd and 11. Bradshaw dumps this one off, and that's going to be incomplete. That's going to set up a 3rd and 11 right now. We got to go short pass again. Right over the midfield logo, caught by Grossman, but he's going to be vastly short of that first down marker. And so the Steelers will have to kick it away. We're going to try to pin them deep in the coffin corner. Colquitt kicks this one, heading toward the sideline, and he gets it out of bounds inside the 10 all the way down to what it looks like the 7-yard line. Good kick by Colquitt. Now Houston is pinned deep with a 10-7 lead here in the 3rd quarter. Pastorini to Wilson around the end, and they stack him up for a 1-yard loss. So this is where the Pittsburgh defense needs to come up big. Let's try a medium pass. Out of the wishbone. That's a flag on a play, and that's going to be a free 5 yards for Houston. So it's going to be a 2nd and 6, and that's going to really change how we do things now. So now we can go back to the ground. And Campbell is tackled from behind, another loss. So to steal the defense, if it wasn't for that penalty, so we need to go a short pass here. All right, they stack the right side. Student body right. Pastorini over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Well, with a 35% pass completion, I think that would be right. And now we're going to have to punt this away. So the Steelers should get really good field position here with Parsley kicking from his own end zone. Although he's got the leg when it comes to kicking. He's been doing quite well. Parsley's kick and taken fair caught around the 47-yard line. Call it the 46-yard line of Houston. So Pittsburgh trailing 10-7 here in the 3rd quarter. And we're just going to go with some runs right now, because the passing for each team is terrible here in the rain. Bradshaw to Blyer going around the end. He is tripped up. James Young come out of nowhere and tripped him up at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. Let's try the draw play. They're probably not going to bite on this because no one's passing today. And a flag, false start on the Steelers. We'll stick with the draw. 2nd and 15 at midfield. Harris got plenty of room up the middle. Franco Harris gets a chunk of that back. He'll get 9 yards, and that'll set up a 3rd and 6 from the Houston 42. We're going to go run. The passing is just not working today. Harris around the outside. Harris will get the first down. Good call by the offensive coordinator. 6 yards for the first down. That's a first down for the Steelers. Let's go inside run. 8 minutes to play in the third. 3-point lead is for the Oilers as Harris will pick up 4 up the middle the hard way. I'm going to go inside again. They're relying on Franco big time right now. Man in motion. Franco Harris takes it. He'll get the first down. Down to the 23-yard line, but there's a flag on the play. We got defensive holding. We're going to decline that. We'll take the run down to the 23-yard line. Let's see if we can get a medium pass going. Get something towards that end zone. All righty. Bradshaw back to pass. Fires this one for Swan, and Swan can't come up with it. What a surprise. We try a short pass maybe? Bradshaw looking short to Grossman. Grossman makes the catch. He'll pick up 7, and it's going to be 3rd and 3 on the 16. We're going to go outside run. We need a first down here to keep the drive alive. Franco Harris sweeping to the right, and he is tripped up. Did he get it? Yes, he did. That's a first down. Franco Harris just picking up enough. 1st and 10 from the Houston 13. Bradshaw with a sneak, and he picks up 7 yards on the sneak up the middle. A quick snap by Bradshaw. Going to go inside run, keeping it on the ground. Bradshaw to Rocky Blyard. He slips forward. I think he got the first down. 3 yards down to the, where is he now? On the 3. That's a first down. So the Steelers putting together a good drive here. The current drive is 4:49. And let me see. 8 rushes for 41 yards. And passing is only 7 yards. And they got a penalty as well. So here we go. It's 1st and goal. Inside run. So the Oiler defense, can they come up big? And we got a flag on the play. It's going to be encroachment. So that's going to be a free yard. Thank you so much. I'm going to go outside this time. I'm going to fake middle and go outside. Blyer around the end, and he goes in. Touchdown. Oh, but there's a flag. Defensive holding. We're going to decline that. And that's a touchdown for the Steelers. 46-yard drive. So the defense holding the Oilers deep and pinning them deep has paid off. They only have to go 46 yards for this touchdown, and they will take the lead. It is 13-10. All-important extra point coming up here for Jarella. And this kick looks to be good. And so the Steelers now with a 14-10 lead here at home in the third quarter. And Jarella will kick this one off. Houston now trails by 4. And deep in the end zone, and Durden says, no, thank you. He'll sit on that one, and we'll bring it out to the 20. All right. All right, Pastorini. We're going to start off with an outside run. Seems to be running seems to be the key here. As Campbell will pick up, 7 or 8 yards maybe on that one. And then a quick pass every now and then. So we're going to go a short pass here. Pastorini back to pass. Caught by Renfro. Holy cow. We don't usually see completed passes in this game, but we got one there. And so now we're going to go running play, inside run. This is going to be Campbell. Campbell will pick up a few more.
2nd down coming up.
And he'll pick up 7, so it's going to be 2nd and 3. Just for kicks. How is Campbell doing here? And rushing. Earl Campbell, 98 yards on 16 attempts for Campbell. Pretty cool. Alrighty, so we got a 2nd and 3. We'll keep it on the ground. Wilson will pick up a whole bunch of yards. 8 yards, and that's a first down for the Oilers. Let's go outside run. Campbell going to the strong side. Gets a block. He'll pick up the first down and more. Campbell down to the 17, to the 35-yard line. Actually, 17 yards at the 35-yard line of Pittsburgh. So Campbell is now up over 100 yards in this game. Middle run. This will just be a short game. We want to keep the defense worn down, though. And
second down coming up.
Pastorini is stopped as he tried to sneak that himself. So let's go back to the outside. 2nd and 11 now. Man in motion. Pastorini. Yeah, we got a flag on a play. Another penalty on the Pittsburgh defense. So it's going to be a free 5 yards. Let's go try medium pass. We're due for an incompletion. Pastorini. Looking medium. Caught! And it's fumbled. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Mike Barbara made the catch. Gets 16 yards. But he drops the ball. And that's the second time that's happened today where we had a receiver catch the ball and fumble it immediately. And it's going to be Pittsburgh ball. So they hang on here as the Oilers were driving. And they got it on their 15-yard line. Franco Harris picks up a few.
Second down coming up.
And that will expire. That should expire the half. Yep, time expired. So we go to the fourth quarter. It's the Steelers 14 and the Oilers 10 here in 1978, Week 2. Each team is 0-1 coming into this game. Pastorini now up to 40%. He's 8 for 20, and Bradshaw is still at 35%, 7 for 20. Rushing yardage, 159 for Pittsburgh. Houston, 129, and practically all of those are Earl Campbell. Look at the time of possession, 22-32 and 22-28. So this has been a pretty even game, all things considered. So we start the fourth quarter, 2nd and 7. I formation, calling for a middle run, and I like that as well. Bradshaw to Blyer. Blyer will pick up about half that, and that'll set up a 3rd and 3. We're going to go up the middle again. Inside run, call it. And Harris will pick up the first down and more. First down to the 30-yard line. Teddy B. Washington on the tackle. I'm going to go inside run this time. I'm going to wear down that Houston defense here in the rain. Flag on the play. Bradshaw with a keeper, and he picks up a dozen yards, call it 13, and it's offside. They will decline, and they'll take the first down run by Bradshaw. We're going to go inside run. Time is ticking here. Steelers up by 4. Blyer stacked up at the line by the Houston defense. Let's go outside run this time. It's going to go to Harris on the sweep. Harris will pick up the first down and get inside Houston territory down to the 41-yard line. That's a 14-yard gain for Franco Harris. And if we take a look at the stats here, Franco Harris has 98 yards. He's approaching 100 yards as well. And let's just go with the middle run this time. 1st and 10. Harris up the middle. He'll pick up those 2 yards, 3 yards now. He's over 100 yards on the day. 2nd and 7. Bradshaw to Harris again. Harris powers forward. He's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker. And it's going to be 3rd and 1 on the Houston 32. We're going to go inside run. And flag on the play, and that'll be a free 5 yards and a first down for the Steelers as Houston starts to implode right now. Let's continue the ball on the ground. Let's keep that clock running. Blyer staying in bounds, cuts back, and he'll pick up a first down after a 10-yard run. So we'll just keep it on the ground. We don't need to do anything crazy right now. We're just wearing out that defense. A touchdown here would be key. Harris gets free, and he picks up another 9 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Let's go outside. Let's see if we can get him on a sweep or something like that. Bradshaw to Harris around the end, and he is stacked up, hit at the line. No gain, and so it's going to be 3rd and 1 from the 8. Harris is tired, so we can bring in Moser. That's fine. Inside run. There we go. Now Bradshaw, 3rd and 1. The handoff to Blyer. Blyer tripped up, and he almost scored. As Super Bowl tournament stops by. But we got a flag on the play. And it's a face mask on Houston, and that'll be first down and goal on the Houston 2-yard line. Alrighty, so let's bring in Franco Harris, who's back in the game. We're going to go middle run. We're just kind of chewing some time up right now. We don't even need to score on this one. Flag on a play. Touchdown, Harris. Let's see if that'll stand, though. And it's going to be a legal procedure. So we're going to back it up to the 7-yard line. We're going to take the touchdown off the board. So let's go with the outside run. So it's 1st and goal from the 7 now. Bradshaw keeps it himself. We'll get a few of those yards back. And it's going to be 2nd and goal now on the 5. Outside run again. Time ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Blyer around the end, and Blyer goes in for the score. Rocky Blyer with a 5-yard touchdown run, and the Steelers are in total control right now, leading 20-10. The extra point upcoming by Jarella. The kick is up, and that kick just gets over the bar, and it's good. 21-10 is our score right now as the Steelers lead by 11. So the Oilers need 2 touchdowns here. And with Pastorini passing at 35 or 40%, I don't know how that's going to happen. Nice return by Durden to the 19, and that's where Houston takes over. Yep, medium pass. Don't have much of a choice here. Pastorini with a man in motion, back to pass. They need some magic to happen right now, and that's caught by Coleman. And that's good for 16 yards. Let's go short pass. Gotta keep this game moving here. Halfway through the 4th quarter, Pastorini to Campbell, and that's incomplete.
2nd down coming up.
So now we gotta go back to medium pass. Pastorini, back to pass. Dumps this one off, incomplete. And so now we have a 3rd and 10. Another passing down for the Oilers. Pastorini in some trouble, and he is sacked. 7-yard loss. That's our first sack of the game, and there's really no choice here. They're going to have to punt this one away on 4th and 17. And we'll get a flag on the play, but that's really not going to matter, even if it's on Pittsburgh, because the 4th and 12 is... So fair catch at the 37. We're going to decline that and just let Pittsburgh take the ball. So we're going to go middle run right now as Pittsburgh's just going to try to kill the last 6:18 of this game. Bradshaw keeps it himself. 6-yard gain. 2nd down. Inside run. Time ticking away here. Blyer, 1st down, I believe. Yes, he gets the 4 yards, and that'll be good enough for a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground. 2 backs in the backfield. And in motion behind Bradshaw to Blyer. Blyer stays in bounds and picks up the 1st down, and that probably will do it here. As time is ticking away, Houston needs 2 touchdowns, and they're going to need a miracle now to make that happen. Going to go middle run with 4:19 to play. The clock is running. Harris up the middle. Harris will pick up 8 yards, and they just can't stop the Steelers at this point. Another middle run with 3:33 to play. And it's going to be Thornton on the run, and Thornton picks up a boatload. He'll get 13, and that just puts some salt in the wound. And they just keep running up the middle right now to kill this clock. Harris now, he's tackled after a couple of yards, but that should get us down pretty close to the 2-minute warning. We're just going to keep going middle runs. Not going to call timeout. We're just getting smoked right now. Bradshaw will leap forward. And that'll get us down to the 2-minute warning. All righty, so 21-10. We got 1:57 to play. It's a 3rd and 5. We'll go inside run. We just want that clock to move a little bit. And a 1st down should end this game. Harris with a 1st down, and Harris with the touchdown. 16 yards for Franco Harris. And that'll wrap things up here in Pittsburgh. Jarrella comes in to try to make it 28. The kick is up, and that kick is wide to the right. He missed it. The ghost of our Red Sox fan has infected us here in Pittsburgh, and Jarrella misses the kick to the right. 27-10, though, is the score, as Jarrella will kick this one off to Houston. Deep kickoff. That's very deep, and Durden's going to have to kneel down in the corner of the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 20. Pastorini. It's going to be all passing right now. Plenty of time. Pittsburgh not even rushing, and that's going to be incomplete,
Second down coming up.
which is how it's been all day. We need to get a long pass. We need 17 points in a minute 44, and we're passing at 35%. Deep pass by Pastorini, and that's incomplete as well.
There's a flag on the play.
And we got a face mask on Pittsburgh. So we're going to accept that, and that'll be a first down for Houston. We need to go long pass again. So we're just going to keep throwing it deep, hoping for a miracle, and then another miracle, and then another miracle. And this one is incomplete as well. So a minute 38 to play. Minute 30, call it. Let's go medium pass. Pastorini, 3 receivers to the right this time. Pastorini fires it to the left, overthrows his man, and that's incomplete. And it's 2nd and 10. I think we're going to go short pass this time. See if we can just get something to happen. And this is caught short of the first down to Renfro, but we're going to go for it here. Yes, I know. So 4th and 3. Last gasp here for the Oilers. Pastorini. Back to pass. Incomplete. And now they can start the celebration in Pittsburgh. So they'll come out now. They're just going to kneel down. I don't know if they knelt back in the day, but we're going to kneel down. Bradshaw's going to take the knee. And we'll do another knee. And this game will mercifully end for the Oilers. So that'll do it. The final score here in Pittsburgh, it's the Steelers 27 and the Oilers 10. Franco Harris with 2 TDs, 10 first downs, and he had 142 yards on the ground. And for Houston, Earl Campbell with 115 yards. Passing was a problem, though. 35%. Pastorini, 10 for 28. And Bradshaw, 35%. 7 for 20. So, let's take a look at some of the action from Week 2. Alrighty. So it was the Colts over the Buccaneers, 23-10. That's the game that I almost played, but I decided to play this one instead. Buffalo, Cincinnati. Cincinnati is 1-0 coming in. And they crushed the Bills 39-7. Minnesota goes into Chicago. Both teams are 1-0, and it's going to be a 22-3 win for the, I was going to say the North Stars, the Vikings. Los Angeles at Denver, each team 0-1, and it's going to be the Los Angeles Rams with a 14-13 win on that one there. Washington, Detroit. Detroit comes up with a 13-10 win. New Orleans goes into Green Bay and loses 13-10. Cleveland goes in. This is another good game I almost said. Cleveland, Kansas City, and Kansas City is 2-0. As Tony Reed from Kansas City, the halfback, is the MVP in a 16-13 win. Seattle at Miami. Should be an easy Miami win, but Seattle, holy cow, Jim Zorn with a big day on a 76-degree day. It's a 76-degree day in Miami. Puts up 40 points on the Miami defense. The Jets go into New England, and they sneak out with a 19-14 win in that one. Each team is 1-1. St. Louis and the Giants. St. Louis goes into New York, and they win 28-10. Jim Hart had a good game. Atlanta, Philadelphia. And it's going to be Philadelphia with Ron Jaworski leading the way 21-7. In our game, it was 27-10 Pittsburgh. Then we have Oakland at San Diego, and it's going to be a 13-10 low-scoring win for the Oakland Raiders. Monty Johnson was the MVP of this game. And then in Monday Night Football, Dallas at San Francisco. And it was Dallas, thanks to Roger Staubach, with a 24-21 win. So let's go back here. Let's look at our standings here after 2 weeks. Eagles and Dallas both undefeated. Minnesota undefeated at 2-0. The West Division, nobody really breaking out over here. The AFC East, practically everybody's 1-1 except for the Bills. Cincinnati, 2-0. As we saw Houston lose today to fall to 0-2. And Seattle, Oakland, and Kansas City are all 2-0 in their respective divisions. So, let's go back to Studio B. Oh, there we go, Studio B. And here we are. So, that was fun. That was fun. Pro strategy football, it's just so fun. It's so casual. It's so fun. I have a good time with that. So, I want to thank everybody for tuning in on this Friday night. We had a little bit of football here in the summer heat wave. It's been so hot down here. I haven't wanted to play any cards and dice. Just get on the computer and play a game, and that's about it. But it's just been hot. It's even been too hot to play my new drums, but I got all these fans on me that I can do that. And when I get the fans on here, blows the cards around, and it's like, ugh. So I'm hoping the heat wave will end sooner than later. But anyway. Oh, you like the Reds ball cap? Yeah, I do too. I like the Reds. So, hey, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm sure we'll see you this weekend. Ron and I are scheduled to record tomorrow, if it's not too hot. But I'm hoping we're going to get a new digital to dice out tomorrow. And we'll be talking about all sorts of things tomorrow. But anyway, I'm Dave, and I'm actually off tomorrow, so you'll probably see me tomorrow at some point if all things go well. And from Studio B, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in as we played some pro strategy football tonight. Good night, everyone.